And coming to you today from Portland, Oregon, on the banks of the... And David...
Kevin, thanks.
He stays working and stays true. David, thank you. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Green is out there with Harris. Then there's Brown. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden in at the 1 spot. And for the Trailblazers, we've got Robert Covington, Damian Lillard out there with Powell. Then it's Jones. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot.
And how about this stat? Over the course of Robert Covington's career, over 60% of his shots coming from long range.
And Greg, the prototypical 3-and-D guy, you almost want to reverse it because defense has been the pivot point for Robert Covington's emergence as a player in this league.
Now, here is Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. No good on the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Fires it up. Jordan with the bucket.
You can see why DeAndre Jordan, for his career, over 65% field goal shooting. So close, so easy.
Now here's Lillard. From past the arc. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. From deep, Harden. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Harden. Jordan's got his second bucket.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
Now here's Nurkic. Covington in the corner. He kicks it to Powell. 5 to shoot. Lillard with no one around. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Harden the pass to Harris. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he's good on the 3 ball.
And that was not an opportunity Lillard was going to let pass by. Getting down the floor in an instant and finishing on the break.
Now here's Brown. Count that one.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Here's Lillard. From deep. And another 3 for Portland. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the 3-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable. And there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden. I mean, he shoots that step-back 3, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that 3-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. CJ McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Covington kicks to Nurkic. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard against Harden. 1:06 left here in the first quarter. The Nets with the lead. Bobbed up there for Green. And Brooklyn turns it over again.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
A different look now for Portland. Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Jones. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. And then for Brooklyn, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Green, and Irving subbed in for James Harden.
I love that Cantor will pursue rebounds out of his area. This guy's such a powerful player who's willing to exert his will.
It's good.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Here's Simons. Outside Anthony. Covington in the corner. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And Harris wide open. He shoots off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Simons. It's tipped. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Drops in the breakaway layup.
But what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
1 second left. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Nets lead by 4. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Naturally a ball-dominant player, James Harden talked to us about others setting him up a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal. Of course,
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got LaMarcus Aldridge, Harden out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Griffin, and it's Claxton in at the power forward. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Irving.
Woo-hoo, Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Boy, I love the attitude of Cantor. He is relentless on the offensive glass. How about that throw down?
Outside Aldridge. To the inside. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Portland. Damian Lillard comes in for Anfernee Simons. And the Nets making a change here as well. Luwawu is checked in for James Harden. Now Griffin. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Irving from long range. Rebounded by McCollum.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Three-pointer, Lillard gets it to go from beyond the arc. Lillard's got 9.
That's his first triple of the second period, 3rd of the game.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Pass to Luwawu. Back to Irving. Here's Luwawu. He's guarded by McCollum, and Luwawu gets it to go.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Lillard again missing.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And he recovers it. The shot's good from Irving. Trailblazers trail by 6. 1:53 left to play in the first half. McCollum lays it up and in on the nice reverse. McCollum's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, I love seeing Cantor distribute the basketball. If you're open, this guy will find you.
Outside Irving. The kick out to Aldridge. Doesn't go for him. Anthony with the defensive effort. Portland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Lillard scanning the floor. From deep three-point range, a rebound by the Nets.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And we've seen Lillard hit that shot before. He has no fear when it comes to the deep three.
Outside for Griffin. Another shot. Aldridge left side. The tray. And Griffin with the score. The assist by Aldridge. Griffin's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Lillard. He's got 12. Pass to Anthony. 27 seconds left to play here in the half. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard dishes to Cantor. Count it. Cantor's got 8 points.
Well, this guy is a skilled scorer from that area. Once Enes Kanter gets a little bit of position, he's good.
Outside Irving. Passes it to Claxton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
He doesn't get the second one. Now a timeout called by Portland.
You know, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Six seconds left now here in the second. 2 on the clock. But they get it back.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening. That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One guy who's getting it done is Lillard.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
We've got Damian Lillard. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Jones in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Brown finds Harris. Lillard against Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
and the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Nets passing it around. Brown wide open. He fires. Off target from outside. Portland leading. Powell kicks to Nurkic. The pass to Lillard. From deep. And it's Lillard again missing. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Harris, no good.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And the dunk by Covington.
Robert Covington sought out the contact, finishes the play, and now we'll try to finish the three-point play.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player, can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
And Harden with the stuff.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Here is Lillard. 15 points in the game. Buries it from three-point range.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half, and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Harden against Lillard. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from James Harden.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Pass to Nurkic. Covington with it. Right wing. Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by Brown.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. McCollum's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. And a change for the Nets. Griffin's checked in. Anthony drives in. And Jordan sends it back.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Nailed from three-point land. McCollum's got 9. Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Nets trail by 5. Harden with it. He's got 14 to the paint. It's deflected.
Encouraging to see Kanter trying harder on the defensive end. There's height. There's ability to block shots. Go to work, Ennis.
And defensively, these guys are looking for answers. Since halftime, they've seemed disjointed and out of sync. They have got to get back that rhythm defensively.
It's Harden with the drive and the jam by Harden.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Trailblazers.
32 seconds left in the third. Cullen passes to Simons. From the arc. The rebound by Harden. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. And it's Green with the jam.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Now here's McCollum. 14 points for him. Hits it from three-point range. McCollum's got 11 points in the quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Portland out in front, up by 5. From Portland, we're back in a moment. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. So for Brooklyn now, they've got Luwawu. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. Griffin is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Claxton in at the 4. And so they choose to intentionally foul. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Irving looking over the floor. Aldridge lays it up and banks it in.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The Trailblazers shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Unloads, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Trailblazer lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Irving.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. From deep three-point range, and there's Lillard on the assist by McCollum. Lillard's got 11 in the second half. Outside Irving. Here's the dish to Griffin. Outside Irving. Over Lillard, and it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Kyrie Irving. Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Back to Lillard. Kicks to McCollum. This one for 3. The shot, no good. The Nets go the other way with it.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. A different look now for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Robert Covington. And Norman Powell subbed in for McCollum. The Nets also changing it up. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Green comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Harris subbed in for Blake Griffin. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard throws it down hard.
Refuses to let contact deter him from scoring. I'm a fan of Lillard's willingness to challenge defenders.
Here's Irving. Dishes it to Green. Back to Irving. From the top of the key. And the Nets miss again.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Lillard finds Powell. Now Anthony. It's some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Lillard against Irving. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. Just the latest star from the town.
Harry Giles is checked in for Portland. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Jordan dishes to Irving. Back to Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one.
DJ with the fearless opportunity, boy. What a shot.
We've got 1:28 left in the game. And the basket by Lillard.
Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around.
Now Irving. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half. Lillard against Irving. And Lillard gives to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. From deep three-point range. Frames it from downtown.
This is what he's known for. When it's an important possession, Lillard knows how to come through.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Portland grabs the miss. And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie bar the door.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
And the Nets making a change here. Harden's checked in. Back to Irving. Shoots over Lillard. That doesn't go in either for Irving. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
No problems knocking that one down.
Now, when the game is on the line, Kyrie is the guy you want taking the shot. He is a stone-cold finisher.
Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. Lillard from outside, kept alive, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
From deep. No good on that one. Lillard fires away from way outside. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now a 10-point Trailblazer lead.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Up next, the Bucks taking on the Trailblazers. Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome, but it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Norman Powell is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Jones. And it's Nurkic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Holiday gets the bucket. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Now Holiday after the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. The shot by Holiday, no good. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Powell kicks to Jones. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. Over in the corner, Lillard. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Back to Powell. Covington kicks to Jones. Clock at 4. Lillard misses.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. No good on the 3.
Strong D on the perimeter. That's how you got to play.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Lillard misses.
You got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Fires the 3. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Lillard misses.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Powell with the steal. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
And all Nurkic needs is good positioning. Once he has this, dunking is easy.
Here's Giannis. Kicks it down to Middleton. Back to Giannis. Middleton against Jones. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Lillard. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. Lillard with the ball. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Jones. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. And here's Middleton following the 3-pointer by C.J. McCollum. Up top, Portis. He's covered by Kanter. Nice shot by Portis.
I mean, he's a big man with a nice jumper. I love seeing Portis test his luck from this area.
McCollum passes to Kanter. Outside Anthony. McCollum deciding where to go with it. With a step back, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction.
Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
With the D playing soft off him, he might have been better off taking it to the hoop instead of settling for the jumper.
And a wide open look for McCollum. His three-pointer is off the mark.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide open three like that.
Here's Portis. No luck. They battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. And here's McCollum for three. Again, McCollum missing. Gets it off. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. That's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me. I'm able to know where my
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Anthony is out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's C.J. McCollum. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Simons in at the point. Here's Karuch. He's guarded by McCollum. Great positioning on the putback. Connaughton's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Bucks.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
A nice shot by Simons. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Here is Forbes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Out of bounds. Portland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Derek Jones, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Lillard outside. To the right side. For the three. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Well, I mean, I think he better come up with some different ways to get his points tonight, because the three, not one of them, ain't working. One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
And here are the Trailblazers now. After the basket by Milwaukee. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's good from long range. Lillard's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
With his ability to accelerate, defenders have to be careful against Lillard. It's either give him the three or risk the blow-by.
Outside Portis. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think's going to lead the pack there?
Oh, that's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see, because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Kicks to Middleton. 1:31 left in the second quarter. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Lillard outside. Right side, Covington. Holiday against Lillard. Down low. McCollum. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. McCollum's got the lead up to 1 now for Portland.
He plays with so much heart, McCollum. I mean, is constantly battling on the court. This time, it's on the glass.
Here's Holiday. No good. Some solid defense from Lillard. McCollum outside. Fires from deep. And Lopez pulls it down. For Milwaukee, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
A different look now for Portland. Enes Kanter comes in for Yusuf Nurkic. And Anthony subbed in for Jones. Now here's McCollum. 7 points in the game. Covington kicks to McCollum. Back to Covington. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard dishes to Kanter. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 3.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they've really started to get it closer to the basket.
Outside Holiday. From deep three-point range. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
You got to appreciate watching Lillard.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the and he doesn't get talked about that much, but Yusuf Nurkic, big part of what this team does. Kenny. And that'll do it for our halftime review.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
He's so good at reading opportunities and seizing up on whatever the defense gives up.
Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center position. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Middleton against Lillard. Now here's Middleton. He's guarded closer. He gets that one. Middleton's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Milwaukee. Lillard the pass to Powell. Now here's Kanter. Lillard outside. Powell for 3. Trailblazers keep it alive. Kanter kicks to Jones. Lillard dishes to Powell. Lillard surveying the D. Over Holiday. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Last thing they want to be doing right now is giving away possessions. I mean, turnovers can kill you in this kind of game.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And it's good, 2 points. Holiday's got his second bucket tonight.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Now here's Kanter. Here's Powell. Giles the pass to Kanter. Over in the corner, Lillard. And he's finally able to knock one down. Lillard's got 8 points.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Simons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Simons has got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Here's Forbes. And again, the Bucks miss. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Simons. He kicks to Powell. Passes it to Simons. Back to Powell. Fires the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's in there.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Here's Simons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant. And
yeah.
Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great, great human being.
Here's Simons. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Portland again missing. Here's Karuch. He's guarded by McCollum. The offensive rebound. Over to the wing. Tries again. Here's Portis. And it's off the back rim. No good. Portland leading by 3. Jones kicks to McCollum. No good with the triple. The Bucks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. And it's Karuch missing.
Well, I'm surprised he's still out there. I mean, he's been invisible at the offensive end all game long.
Simons, the pass to McCollum. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Simons. He's got 6. Here's Cantor. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Cantor's got his second basket.
Yeah, Cantor moves so well with his team. Fluid motion gets him free for the shot.
Now the pass to Portis. Inside, Tucker takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
It's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Trailblazers lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Oh, beautiful feed. Always a luxury to have a big man who can see the whole floor.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the floor for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Anthony is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. Lillard finds McCollum. Back to Lillard. Launches it. Good on the triple. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
I mean, logs his first 3 of the second half. After nailing 2 in the first, they don't want to let this fella get going.
Back to Giannis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just trying to keep the momentum now, and that's easier said than done.
Now, here's Lillard. Shoots the 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Here's Middleton, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Lillard bounce pass. Nurkic kicks to McCullough. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Nurkic with the steal. Covington passes to Lillard. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Back to Covington. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Holiday.
You can't be too physical with Covington. He's tough. He's athletic, and he knows how to force the issue.
And he knocks down the first one. Norman Powell's checked in for Portland. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And here's Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Dishes it to Giannis. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got 5 rebounds tonight. DiVincenzo against Lillard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, talking about Lillard, he's so good as a scorer in the paint. I mean, probably just as good as any point guard.
Outside Holiday. And the layup is good. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
With experience, skill, and ability, Holiday makes for the perfect go-to scoring option.
Now here's Lillard. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Nurkic kicks to Powell. Lillard against DiVincenzo. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. 4 on the shot clock. Goes back up. That one rolling around and rims out. Bucks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. They're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Now, here's Nurkic. Lillard, right side. From downtown, Lillard again missing.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a smart shot.
Holiday gets the bucket.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Here's Lillard after Drew Holiday's score. Fires the 3. Again the miss by Lillard.
Look, I know he wants to get him back into this, but that's not the way to do it. They need smart shots, not thieves.
DiVincenzo with it. Back to Antetokounmpo. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Trailblazers. Trailing by 4. And it's Lillard again missing.
Look, the more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
Giannis outside. From deep. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And keeping the defense honest, every team in our league practically begs Giannis to take that shot.
Knocks down the three ball.
And Lillard is known for being a clutch shooter. He's the guy they go to. He's the guy they believe in.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K. And a few players on the shelf, but the big absence is someone this team is going to be missing tonight. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Nets, we've got Harden. Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then there's Harris. And it's Luwawu in at the 2 spot.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Here's Middleton. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Milwaukee with the ball. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. And these teams both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking. Do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the bucket by the Nets. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Trying to get open is Lopez. Another miss by Middleton.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Harris finds Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Harden the pass to Harris. From deep. They get it back. Jordan back to Harden. Second shot opportunity. The shot off that time. Good D by Lopez. That one wide left.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling. An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
Here's Luwawu. A three-pointer, no good. The Bucks have gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. Brooklyn making some changes. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Jordan. And it's Brown in for Luwawu Cabarrot. The Bucks also changing it up. P.J. Tucker comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Dante DiVincenzo. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And Aldridge slams it in.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Holiday. Pass to Tucker. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Tucker kicks to Antetokounmpo. That misses off the backboard. And so Aldridge will bring it up for Brooklyn. And then Griffin with the dunk.
And Blake Griffin, once again, an opportunity to show us his bounce. A dangerous player when he skies up for the alley-oop.
Now here is Holiday. No points in the game yet for him. 1:22 left in the first quarter of the game. Left side, Antetokounmpo. They need this one. That one's not going to go. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
To the middle. And Griffin scores. The assist by Harris.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Shots good by Middleton.
Tough to contest when a guy that size can get the shot off that quickly. Middleton with a nice quick release.
Harden surveying the D. Aldridge left side. Clock at 6. Harden dishes to Aldridge. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Nets leading by 5. Harden the pass to Aldridge. Can't cash in from close range. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nets out in front, leading by. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard. And taken away by Brown. Claxton the pass to Irving. 9 feet out. That one goes. Count it. Irving's got his first 2 points.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
And Forbes kicks to Connaughton. For the 3. Portis can't get it to go.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Here's Claxton, guarded by Tucker. They kick it out to Green. Irving passes to Aldridge. Almost, but it rolls out. Bucks trail by 7. It's stolen by Brown. Here's Claxton. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Portis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. There's the pass to Connaughton. Back to Portis. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Forbes. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Now, here is Irving. Here's Claxton. And he banks in the layup. Claxton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
It's Portis, high post. And Aldridge comes over to help. Wide open look. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Here's Forbes. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside Irving. And it's Aldridge, top of the key. That one a little long.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Tucker finds Portis. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Jeff Green. And it's James Harden in for Irving. The Bucks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Middleton subbed in for Caruth. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Nets. Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo, rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's tipped. Out to Harris. Lopez with the steal. The feed to Giannis. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
So it's the Bucks now, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Connaughton passes to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Harden dishes to Jordan. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Here's Middleton. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Bryn Forbes. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Brooklyn leading by 8.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Harden outside. And so that brings the first half to a close. Nets.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. At one stretch in the opening period, they built. That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. 8-point game. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Nets. Luwawu is out there with Harden. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Griffin, and it's Jordan in at the 5 spot. 4 on the clock. DiVincenzo kicks to Antetokounmpo. Jordan with some nice D. Brooklyn leading by 8.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already. It's going to take a little more to get Antetokounmpo off of his mark there, adept at finishing those difficult shots.
Harden outside. Pass to Griffin. Harden right side. Now Giannis. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Portis kicks to DiVincenzo. The kick out to Holiday. The rebound by the Nets. Jordan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Luwawu, the pass to Jordan. To the inside. The dish to Griffin. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Middleton. Bucks trail by 6. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding of how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Harden the pass to Griffin. It's Harden with the drive. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Green comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Brown in for Joe Harris. The Bucks also changing it up. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Chris Middleton. Here's Luwawu. Following the basket by Brook Lopez. Taken away by Holiday. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. The Nets with the lead. Claxton the pass to Harden. Can they get it? And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Here's Irving following the bucket by the Bucks. Pass to Claxton. Back to Irving. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Claxton with the bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
And here is DiVincenzo. Dishes to Forbes. They get it again. And there's the pass to Tucker. Lopez kicks it to Tucker. Back to Lopez. Shot clock at 5. The Bucks need to get a shot off here for the tie. The Bucks getting another chance here. They shoot again, and it's good on the way in. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Down low, here's Claxton. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Claxton's got 8.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
27 seconds left in the third. The shot's good from Forbes.
And that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Irving for three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, that's one of the more dangerous shots. The form, the quick release, everything for Kyrie in sync.
DiVincenzo passes to Connaughton. Takes a shot at the elbow. Second chance shot. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've led by as much as 10 on the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Forbes in at the point. Now here's DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. The three. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Kicks it out to Harden. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Griffin comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Bruce Brown. Forbes can't get it to go. Brooklyn leading by three. Here's Griffin. Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Nice mid-range J. Automatic, it looks like, for Kyrie Irving right now.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Tucker's got his first basket.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Irving finds Brown. Back to Irving. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Middleton the pass to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
You know how you want to tell people don't let Giannis get too close? Well, one step past half court, he's too close.
Brown outside. Back to Irving. He dishes it to Green. On the wing, Irving. Good D by Holiday. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. The drive by Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Hard to deal with Brook Lopez in that kind of size, especially when he's forcing the issue like this here and going strong.
Passes to Green. Pass to Aldridge. Here's Claxton, covered by Giannis. Brown the pass to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 1. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Holiday surveying the floor. No good on the triple. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Irving up top, guarded by Holiday. That doesn't go in either for Irving. The Bucks shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. And he commits the intentional foul. And a new group in for the Nets. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Aldridge. Blake Griffin comes in for Nicholas Claxton. Harris is checked in for Green. And it's James Harden in for Brown. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Bucks.
And Holiday playing some unpredictable ball there. Remarkable at getting the defender into the air with that shot fake.
It's the first that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
This is when length becomes a massive, massive positive. What a shot block by Giannis.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Griffin against Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. Clock at 4. Here's Lopez, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Irving passes to Harden. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Money!
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. There's the triple. Connects from downtown.
And you have to love how Holiday came up big with the shot. That's the kind of leadership you want to see from him.
Irving finds Harden. Back to Irving. Releases. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
Harris's shot is off. Stolen by Harden. Launches a 3. Misses there.
Good hustle from the big man there. Love seeing Lopez work hard.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's... And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight, some names out of action.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. They've got Enes Kanter, Anthony out there with Derek Jones. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Powell in at the 2. And for Brooklyn, they've got Luwawu. Jordan is out there with Griffin. Then there's Harris, and it's Harden in at the 1.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers. And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Anthony, the pass to Kanter. Lillard against Harden. Lillard misses. And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
And Lillard found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career, and he's kept adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Lillard way outside from beyond the arc, and then some.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
Lillard against Harden. Now the feed to Harris. Kicks it out to Harden. Nets passing it around. 5 on the clock. Elbow shot. That one off the back iron and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
They get the rebound. Kicks it out to Jones. Lillard outside. And it's Lillard again missing.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
And Lillard gets it to go.
Oh, beautiful looking shot. I mean, when you can hit it from that deep, wow.
Harden the pass to Luwawu. Back to Harden. Lets it go from deep. That shot misses.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the basket by Jones. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
Hey, Kevin, that's a great point, and I'm going to toot my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of
good one, yes.
Reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league, and there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names.
And Luwawu gets it to go.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Lillard with no one around. They grab their own miss.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring. Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Lillard from outside. Rebounded by the Nets.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
And that one's good, Griffin.
And how about Griffin continuing to own the paint? A fantastic power forward with good touch from there.
Lillard fires away from way outside. Lets it go from the wing. Tries to keep it alive. Lillard again missing.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
Lillard from outside drains the three-pointer. Lillard's got 9.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Harden. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Nets lead by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the floor for Portland, we've got Anthony. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in at the 1.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Just a load. I mean, at 7 feet, Nurkic also moves well, and that combo gets him to the line a bunch.
Nets leading by 3. Here is Harden. He's got 6. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
I don't know too many guys who have the skill and attacking mentality that Harden does. I mean, he's only got one thing on his mind, and that's scoring the basketball.
To the middle. Wants to get it to Brown and does. Back to Harden. Kicks it to Aldridge. Wide open. That one doesn't drop. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Stolen by Harden. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And a wide open look for McCollum. Sinks the triple. McCollum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Passes it to Claxton. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. The Nets shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
And the technical free throw is good. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the 1 pick or the 2nd pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 3-point lead. Here's Aldridge. Off with the layup.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Man, I like to see Covington get aggressive in the paint, sending a message to the defense with that dunk.
Irving looking over the floor. The pass to Claxton. Nets passing it around. Covington with the steal. A 3 from McCollum. It's hauled in by Brown.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That bucket in no time at all.
A little surprised to see Aldridge pull up off the dribble, but he knows how to knock those down too.
Here's Simons, covered by Irving. Nurkic dishes to McCollum, takes a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. Brown, right side.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from McCollum.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Aldridge with it. Now Anthony defending. Shot clock at 6. Irving kicks to Aldridge. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Aldridge has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, you look at the mid-range game Aldridge has, it keeps the defense honest. They have to worry about a lot more than just his post game.
Cullen passes to Simons. From outside the arc, that is good. And the Nets lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from McCollum.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And Irving launches it from deep. Claxton, it's good on the putback.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
32 seconds left here in the second. It's McCollum on the wing. And good that time. McCollum's got 10.
I mean, call him a combo guard, 2, whatever. McCollum is a scorer first and foremost, and when he puts it on the deck, young fella is going to the hoop.
Pass to Perry. He kicks to Aldridge. The 3 ball. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. And that'll about do it as
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
Griffin is out there with Harris. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Luwawu in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Lillard dishes to Covington. McCollum outside. Puts up a 3. Unable to get that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Cantor, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Lillard from outside. Rebounded by the Nets. Now Harris, stolen by Cantor. Lillard outside. Connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 12 in the game.
And if you look at the stats for unassisted jump shot percentage, Lillard is always around the top. He can drain those pull-up jumpers as well as anybody in our league.
Here's Harden. And that one is off. Nice D from Lillard. McCollum passes to Lillard. Beyond the arc. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Lillard. And it's a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. Lillard looking around. Lets it go with a three. And the Trailblazers another three.
And getting out in transition has been a big part of this run that they're on.
Here's Harden. Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Trailblazers.
Trailblazers leading by 5. Pass to Cantor. Back to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The Nets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. It's Harden with the drive and Harden with the stuff.
Man, it's always fun watching Harden get going. I mean, he can spray you from outside or slay you from inside. And it's usually pick your poison.
Lillard from deep three-point land. Jordan with the rebound.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Portland also making some changes. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And Jones subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Inside. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Enes Kanter.
And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow.
Lillard finds Powell. It's stolen by Brown. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That puts them in the lead. And the Nets lead by 2.
Oh, great ball movement there.
We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. LaMarcus Aldridge is checked in for Blake Griffin. Lillard way outside. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Lillard's got 18 points in the game. Moving against Lillard. The 17-footer. Irving can't get it to go.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Powell, no one around him. They get it back. Outside Anthony. Lillard from outside. That's in there. Anthony with the assist. And it's a 4-point Portland lead.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
They're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Brown. Portland grabs the miss. Cantor's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Now, here is Irving. Drops in the tray. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
As dead-eye and outside shooter that we have in the league, Irving has the ability to scorch you from there.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Portland Trailblazers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the floor for Portland here in the fourth, Anthony is out there with Nurkic. Then there's Derek Jones. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Simons in at the point. 4 on the shot clock. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Harris kicks to Brown. Here's Claxton, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage, never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And, Clark, when you look at the footwork of James Harden, arguably some of the best in the history of this league.
And, you know, Greg, he studied the greats. I mean, he loved Ginobili's Euro step and then added it to his own game. Now he's taking that to another level, and he's the one giving out the lesson. But you're right. Got great strength, but the footwork is really outstanding.
And Portland making a change here. McCollum's checked in.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Passes it to Brown. Here's Claxton, covered by Anthony. Here's Claxton, and he converts the layup. And the Nets lead by 2.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Cullen passes to Simons. Lays it up off the glass. Simons has got it all tied up now for Portland.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. And Harris wide open. He shoots, tips it, but no good. And for Portland, they're shooting 43% from the field. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. Robert Covington's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Jones finds McCollum. Irving against Lillard to the paint. Here's Nurkic. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man. Puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Harden the pass to Griffin. Outside Irving. Here's Jordan. Good D by Covington.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
Lillard dishes to McCollum. Outside Covington. Kicks it out to Lillard. Just 4 to shoot. Rejected by Harris. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Feeds it to Jordan. Irving against Jones.
Come to me.
Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him. They grabbed their own miss. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. McCollum, no good. Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Harden. He feeds it to Griffin. And oh, here we go. McCollum's got it. The fast break chance. Portland moving the ball. Stolen by Harden. In the corner, Irving with it. Here's Jordan. The kick out to Irving. He dishes it to Harden to take the lead. The shot comes out. Now Portland takes it the other way. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Nobody near Irving. Count it!
Irving's got him falling right now, that's for sure.
And here's Portland. Lillard with it. From deep. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That's his first foul. The Nets making a switch here. Luwawu's checked in. Cantor's checked in for Portland. Norman Powell comes in for Derek Jones. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's Harden. Just 5 to shoot. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial. Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? If you miss...
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Missing a valued contributor, that could be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for Portland, we've got Damian Lillard. Anthony is out there with Jones. Then there's Norman Powell. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 roaming the paint. Cans it from downtown. Some of the best in the game go at it here tonight, Chris. What an incredible guard matchup we have here in this one.
Oh, Kevin, there are some all-time greats playing at the guard spots these days. It will be a fun matchup to watch.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Middleton for three. The offensive rebound. Powell with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Nurkic against Lopez. Passes it to Carmelo. For three. Another shot. Nurkic kicks to Powell. Portland moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Shoots from 14. The rebound by the Bucks. Outside Holiday. No good from outside.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
Lillard from outside. No good there. Now the Bucks take it the other way.
And the cold start gets a little colder. Just 1 for 4 to start the game.
Lopez passes to Middleton. Tipped away and stolen by Lillard. Goes up. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Oh, it's great watching Lillard go after steals, showing he can take over possessions all by himself.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Holiday against Lillard. Holiday attacking Lopez. A good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
Now, that was a long time coming. Took them 5 attempts to get their first bucket.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Lillard dishes to Nurkic. The shot missing. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 3. Middleton with it. Jones covering. Middleton the pass to Lopez. They get a hand on it. Powell with the steal. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Lillard with the ball. The shot by Powell, no good. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Bucks. And that one, good.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Holiday against Lillard. Pass to Carmelo. And Jones has it in the corner. The feed to Carmelo. Jones trying to get open, and they pick up 2.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Takes a shot at the elbow. Great positioning on the putback. Lopez has got his second basket of the game.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Lillard the pass to Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Oh, I like the playmaking ability of Lillard. I mean, unpredictable in these pick and roll sets, and excellent at slicing the ball through the defense.
Holiday against Lillard. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Middleton right side. Baseline try, and that one goes long.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
It's Powell on the wing. Offensive rebound. The shot by Lillard wide open. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Ball's knocked loose. Middleton outside. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Powell. Lock at 6. Middleton finds DiVincenzo. Here's Lopez. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lopez has got 6.
Now, you got to respect the effort. When Lopez is determined to rebound the ball, it makes a difference.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Trailblazers out in front. Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range, but Damian Lillard's range, wow. He just...
When I'm training in the summer.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for Portland, Anthony out there with Robert Covington. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's C.J. McCollum. And it's Simons in at the point guard. Milwaukee the rebound. There's the lob to Portis. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Portland moving the ball around. And here's McCollum for three. He doesn't hit that one. And Milwaukee the other way now.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Tucker. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having to guard the three-point line.
It's all about Antetokounmpo. Now the Bucks moving it up all alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Cullen passes to Kanter. Here's Simons. McCollum outside. Trying to get something going. Rebounded by Tucker.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Connaughton kicks to Giannis. Here is Forbes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Covington with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Norman Powell's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard comes in for Anthony Simons. The Bucks also with the sub. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Lillard the pass to Kanter. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Great D that time from Portis. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. And Tucker kicks to Portis. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Portis. The shot will not fall. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Lillard from deep three-point land. Portland again missing. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Forbes. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They double-team McCollum. Lillard the pass to Kanter. And that one, good. Kanter's got his first points in this one.
He creates so much offense. I mean, Lillard puts intense pressure on the defense to react.
To the middle. Nice shot by Portis.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Here's Lillard. He's got 7. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Inside, deflects the pass. Stolen by Tucker. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Forbes, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And it's a 7-point Bucks lead. Portland's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And a deep three from Lillard. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Lillard's got 10 points in the game.
And you can tell Lillard loves to test his range. I mean, he's showing how confident he is pulling the trigger.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Tucker. Out to the right wing. Cantor against Portis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Tucker can't get it to go. Lillard fires away from way outside. And another three for Portland.
You got to get out on Lillard. I mean, his long distance shot, you know it's cash.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They kept at it on both ends of the floor. And that does it for our half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 spot.
You know, and whenever Lopez is rolling like this, he's tough to contain. I mean, he's solid at converting in the pick and roll.
Passes to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. He kicks it to Powell. For the tie. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in this game. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. And Holiday has it in the corner. Giannis outside. Middleton looking it over. Dishes it to Lopez. That shot off the mark. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Down low, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Lopez inside, defended by Jones. Middleton for 3. Lopez. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Bucks lead by 5.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Lillard against Holiday. Anthony dishes to Lillard. A putback. There's Nurkic putting it right back in. Nurkic has got his second bucket of the night.
And good luck trying to keep Nurkic off the glass. I mean, using his brute strength well on the offensive boards.
To the inside. Nice move. And DiVincenzo puts it in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And a deep 3 from Lillard. And a miss there on the triple.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Lopez outside. Middleton outside.
He'll be happy that they're in front. He knows better than anyone else that he's still without a bucket, and he won't be happy with that.
Powell finds Lillard. Down low, it's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And the execution has just been off defensively here in the second. Play after play, it's almost as if they're a step slow.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Robert Covington comes in for Anthony. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Lillard. McCollum, no good.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Tucker, the pass to Holiday. There's the dish to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Tries it from 19, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Pat Connaughton comes in for Drew Holiday. Trailblazers trail by 8. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Shot's good. Superb concentration from the clever guard. McCollum, he's so used to getting knocked around, going up easy for him.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Up top, Portis. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot.
McCollum finds Kanter, and yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays.
Well, known for his unique personality, Kanter also remains a solid role player, someone his teammates enjoy playing with.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Chris Middleton, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Here's Connaughton. He's guarded by McCollum. Good D by McCollum.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that, anyway.
And the pass to Simons. Back to McCollum. For the lead. Sinks the triple. McCollum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he's a volume three-point shooter. McCollum looks to take this shot often for this very reason.
Here is Forbes. Outside Portis. Forbes, the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
And you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Milwaukee on top. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Enes Kanter is out there with Robert Covington. Then there's McCollum. Then there's Derek Jones. And it's Simons in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now here is Holiday. Portis kicks it to Tucker. Outside Portis. Puts it up from 15. And Kanter pulls it down. Kanter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Covington dishes to McCollum. And another 3 for Portland.
With the quick, accurate release, McCollum thrives on catch-and-shoot opportunities.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Connaughton, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
McCollum with the ball. Pass to Jones. Knocked away. McCollum passes to Cannon. Takes it out to Covington. And it's off from three-point range. And he goes in for the dunk.
Gotta love the lower body strength and balance Tucker has. I mean, helps him stay in control on his drives.
McCollum passes to Simons. Passes it to Covington. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
You know, this is the type of guy I like, from undrafted to a quality role player. I mean, he has heart. He's gotten better every year. Covington adds a lot to this team. He can let that thing fly, too. He's a fearless shooter.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Enes Kanter. Norman Powell comes in for C.J. McCollum. And it's Damian Lillard in for Anfernee Simons. Harry Giles is checked in for Portland. Anthony comes in for Derek Jones. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Here is Lillard. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Lillard is as tough as there is to contain in the pick and roll. He does a nice job of using the screen to get a little bit of separation.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Holiday finds Lopez. It's good, the assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight.
I mean, these are the spots Lopez has been in before. He knows how to deliver in them.
Holiday against Lillard. And Giles now top of the key. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And it's Lillard missing. Bucks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Holiday. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Middleton with it. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard, right side. Powell, the pass to Giles. Holiday against Lillard.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one. But he's got the lift to be the first one, too.
Middleton outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Middleton right side. Over Anthony. Yes!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hand. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Lillard scanning the floor. From deep three-point range, count it! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Antetokounmpo inside. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Derek Jones, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. 17 seconds left in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. It falls!
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Now Lillard misses the trade. So a close game sees Milwaukee taking this one. They break the hearts of every fan. A look from earlier as the Nets bus arrives at the arena. No doubt. And with
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. So the Nets starting five. Griffin is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Harden. Then it's Jordan. And it's Luwawu in at the 2. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Now, here is Harden. He kicks to Jordan. Harris looking it over. That 3 off the mark. And Zoe Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target from outside. Brooklyn with the ball. Griffin attacking. Banked in off the glass. Griffin's got the opening bucket of the night here for Brooklyn. And Brent, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
If you go back and you look, Kevin, at some of the teams that have made deep playoff runs or eventually won the championships, that tinkering about bringing in a veteran or just one piece to make that next step for that one matchup or that one series, finding contributions like that up and down the roster, absolutely, that can make a difference.
Now, Giannis following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Now, here is Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Out to Harris. The tray. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Holiday. Lopez dishes to Holiday. They need this. Back to Lopez. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
And here's Harris from the arc. He can't get it to go. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Holiday with it, and it's Harden picking him up, and Jordan sends it back.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. And there it is for him.
Focus from Chris Middleton like he'd been there before. I don't know if he saw the defense. The results were good.
And GA Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
The shot by Jordan, no good.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Giannis bringing it down, using that sensational length to get that finish.
Nets leading by 5. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Harden has a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Rebound, Brooklyn.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Luwawu. Rebound by Drew Holiday.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
And that one is good. Middleton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Staying confident in the paint. Middleton does a good job sinking that one.
Harden against Holiday. Harden, no good. Bucks trail by 3. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Harden against Giannis. Outside for Griffin. Back to Harden. Over Middleton. They get it again. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a and getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from Brooklyn, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
Antetokounmpo out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the point, so that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. He feeds it to Aldridge. Puts it up. That shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Forbes the pass to Tucker, and they take the lead. Tucker's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Irving for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Forbes. Drills the three-pointer. Forbes has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Irving for 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo schemes it in.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Aldridge. And nothing is falling for him right now. Bucks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And Tucker kicks to Forbes. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Nets trail by 6. Pass to Irving. Stolen by Tucker. Irving against Portis. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Connaughton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Harris on the double team. That's tipped and stolen by Harris. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo, and the shot is good.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court. Leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
Here is Forbes, covered by Irving. Now the pass to Portis. Connaughton kicks to Portis. To the paint. And the Bucks miss again.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And it's blocked. Here's Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. Offline with his 3. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Connaughton passes to Portis. Forbes dishes to Antetokounmpo. Lets it fly. Portis trying to free himself. Antetokounmpo kicks it to Tucker. It's Portis, high post. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Blake Griffin.
Yeah, offensive rebounds are about effort, and Blake Griffin showing it there.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now here is Holiday. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Off target with his 3. Irving with a clean look. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Holiday finds Middleton. to end the cold streak. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Lopez, no luck. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. Here's Irving, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Here's Lopez, and some nice defense there to end the quarter. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to see you. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. Some good action during the period. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Griffin is out there with Jordan. Then there's Harris. Then it's Harden. And it's Luwawu in at the shooting guard. Now here's Lopez. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Kicks it to Giannis. Pass to Holiday. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Off target from three-point range. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the win. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here is Holiday. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And the dunk by Giannis.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
And you go back. Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Here's Antetokounmpo following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Giannis inside. Off target at the rim. And the Nets with possession. Here's Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. 6 points for Kyrie Irving.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Holiday against Irving. Lopez slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Don't mistake that Lopez shoots threes now more often, that he can't go down low at that size and do damage.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him. Pass to Luwawu. Outside Aldridge. Here's Claxton. Milwaukee with the rebound.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Lopez. And here's Tucker. That's tipped. Goes back up. And that's 2 points on the layup. Lopez has got 5 points in the quarter.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
And Irving launches it from deep. They get it back.
How about the stretch arms there of Aldridge? Awesome at using those to gobble up a second chance opportunity.
There's 1:26 left in the third. Here's Forbes. No good on the three.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Here's Perry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Claxton the pass to Aldridge. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Feeds it to Tucker. The Bucks working the ball around. Middleton the pass to Lopez. It's hauled in by Perry.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Luwawu Cabarro kicks to Aldridge. On the wing, Irving. He's got 6. Back to Aldridge. For the lead. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Here is Forbes. He's covered by Irving. Middleton right side. Here's Lopez. Back to Middleton. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. We're at the end of the third, and a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Nets trail by 3. Harden surveying the D. 2 points. That one goes.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drive.
Here is Forbes. Left side, Portis. So the wing on the left. Connaughton passes to Portis. And Jordan sends it back. There's the lob for Harris. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Lots of room. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Giannis, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Misses the 3.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Brown finds Griffin. And here's Harris from the arc. Kept alive.
DeAndre Jordan dominates this game on both ends around the glass.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. Passes to DiVincenzo. The feed now to Giannis. And the jump by Giannis. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Now here's Brown. Here's Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Over Griffin. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Harden outside. Inside. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Now, DeAndre Jordan has seen these moments before. Not usually the guy called upon, but, man, delivering in a big spot.
Now here's Giannis. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. Portis trying to free himself. That one, no good. Nice D from Griffin. The Nets with the lead. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Griffin.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Now here's Giannis. On the wing, Holiday. For 3, Middleton. It's good from long range. Middleton's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
Well, Middleton proving again how clutch he is for this basketball team. Big shot there.
Harden with it. Picked up by Portis. Outside for Griffin. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Portis. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. A different look from Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Chris Middleton. Then for the Nets, LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Jordan. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Bruce Brown. Now here's Antetokounmpo to the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yes!
Oh, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Harden the pass to Aldridge. Moving against DiVincenzo. Irving looking over the floor. From deep Harden, here's Claxton. Oh, no good. And Holiday, here we go. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Bucks who come up. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining.